Was it because he was so smart? After all, he could count to 100 and name the days of the week. But Drippy knew that that was not the answer. He could just have to wait and see. It took them just a few minutes to reach the coast of Japan. When Drippy looked down, he saw a large boat that was heading for a dangerous fox. As Drippy watched, the wind zoomed down, began to blowing the ship away from the lock, huffing and puffing until the ship was safe. The people on board cheered and yelled out, "Thank you, Mr. Wind." It made Drippy wonder whether he should have said thank you when the wind saved him from the hummingbird, or when the queen bee saved him from the sun. But then Drippy decided, no, thank you, it's not important. Drippy was soon to find out how wrong he was. What a busy time Drippy and the wind had. They had small boys, bright kites, and they moved huge balloons through the sky. They blew away black clouds and made sailboats spin across the water. They flew across the desert and blew, sending the faces of camels. They got behind airplanes and spread them across the land. It seemed to Drippy that there was nothing the wind could not do. We'll certainly know how to have fun. It isn't all fun. I blow seas of grain across the fields and pollen from flowers and seas of glass. And because I do, everything glows. And the earth is green. If there was no wind, the earth would be still and hot, and nothing would grow. But Drippy, of course, was more interested in having a good time. Let's have some more fun. The wind shook his head. No, I have work to do. I'm going to put you down for a while. I'll come back for you later. And the wind swooped down to the earth and set Drippy down in a field of corn. Wait here for me. Oh, I will. I'll wait. Good. And a moment later, the wind disappeared into the blue sky. Drippy looked around him. He had never seen stalks of corn before. They towered over him like huge trees. Two shadows passed over Drippy's head, and he looked up. There in the sky above him was the loveliest sight he had ever seen. Two beautiful ladies with colored wings wrapped around them like loose kimonos, fluttered and danced above in the air. The wings of one were deep blue. The wings of one were deep blue, and the other was a splendid light orange. Oh, what are you? You're so beautiful. We are butterflies. I'm a monarch, and my companion is an emperor. What do butterflies do? We play games. Would you like to play with us? Oh, yes. He was not sure what game was, but that did not matter. He was sure it would be fun. He was going to play games with butterflies. Wait until he told his cousins about this. They would all be so jealous. One of the butterflies swooped down and carried Drippy up into the air. We're going to play a lovely game of tennis. You know how to play tennis, don't you? Of course I do. Drippy had never heard of tennis. Good. Do you know what you're going to be? What? The ball. And with that, the butterfly threw Drippy against the wings of her friend. As Drippy hit the wings, he was bounced into the air against the wings of the other butterfly, and they kept hitting him back and forth until Drippy got dizzy. I don't think I like this game. Put me down, please. We can't put you down. You are a tennis ball. They were having such a good time that they never even thought about how Drippy felt. Drippy wished that the game would end so that he could get back on the ground again. Are you going to be through soon? Drippy asked, as they bounced him back and forth. But the two butterflies were enjoying themselves so much that they did not even hear him. Drippy felt sick. He couldn't breathe. He was not meant to be a tennis ball. I'm going to die from being a tennis ball. What a terrible death for a Raindrop. The game had carried the butterflies away from the cornfield high over the ocean. And when Drippy looked down, he saw a frightening-looking water below him. Help! What if I fall in? But the butterflies were too busy to hear him. Mr. Wind, Drippy yelled, help me! But the wind was far away, blowing rain clouds over the desert, where they had not had rain for a long time, and he did not hear Drippy. Drippy looked down at the ocean again, and he thought, what if the butterflies drop me? And the instant he thought of it, one of the butterflies missed him, and Drippy felt himself falling through the air, down, down, down toward the water. At first, Drippy was frightened, but then he thought, why am I frightened? I can't drown. I'm water too. Nothing can hurt me. I'm Drippy, the brave Raindrop.